This podcast is brought to you by the Prospect Research Institute, where researchers come to learn, innovate, and connect. Welcome to Prospect Research Chat Bites, a podcast by and for prospect research professionals. I'm Jennifer Filla. Today, I'm talking with you. The past year has been a blur of really hard work as the Institute transitions to a new website and really a new way of doing business. In this podcast episode, I wanted to take just a few minutes to reflect and to dream with you. 2023 marks 10 years for the Institute. 10 years! It's truly been a joy and an honor to serve you and the prospect research profession these past 10 years. I have to admit that I have the best job ever. And looking back, it strikes me how hundreds of peers, like you, have participated in peer reviewing Prospect Research Institute content, from workbooks to courses. And in this past month of December, as part of the transition to our new website, the Institute had more than 100 people volunteer to review the courses, all at once. I was bowled over. I know that it creates a lot more work for me and my team to collate all that input, to talk with you, take the time to meet with all of you, and then to implement the changes that you're suggesting. Many of them really good changes. But the rewards for that are great. And I want to thank you to all the professionals in our field for sharing with the Institute and with your peers. It really does make us all stronger. I also think back to the researchers who've told me that they launched their careers or got that promotion or job change that they wanted by learning at the Institute. And that's exactly what I was hoping for when I started it back in 2014. Early on, I remember trying to push people to connect with one another, and it didn't work. And it was awkward, surprise, surprise. But years later, I began to see it happening naturally in the master classes, and I've started to see it happening now on the new learning community forums. It just took time and opportunity, a lesson in patience for me. I also remember feeling like every person should take a course and earn the badge for the course. Should is such a dangerous word. I let it go and we moved to all access memberships and hybrid live and on-demand content. And that opened up the content to so many more people. Now with our new website, the ability to purchase what you want when you need it, or get the education track, a bundle of courses, or choose the connected membership experience, all of that will be available. And I can dream that we'll be able to service even more people. The last thing I'd like to share is my dream of making the fundraising research world even smaller. The shift to Zoom during the early part of the pandemic has been a catalyst for this. APRA chapters embraced online everything and doubled their educational content and connections with their peers. But we could shrink the world even smaller. I believe that the differences among countries can be bridged. And yes, even the time zones. We have the technology to do it. What we need to do is develop the human practices that leverage that technology. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Thank you for supporting professional education for prospect researchers. And thank you for allowing me and the Prospect Research Institute to serve you. I look forward to learning with you for at least another 10 years. Hey, if you enjoyed listening to this podcast, you have to come check out the Prospect Research Institute's learning community. It's a membership community with powerful resources, great discussions, and comprehensive courses. Check it out at member.prospectresearchinstitute.org. I'd love to have you join me as a member of the learning community. See you there.